mirror of my mind, with the dust of the lotus feet of the Guru, I narrate the sacred glory of Shrī Rām, the supreme amongst the Raghu dynasty, who bestows the fourfold attainment of life. We ready? Okay? Okay, number one, Chopai, the Guru torchbearer. The Doha appears as a Mangalacharan of the Ayodhya Kant in the Ramcharitmanas as well. It is an auspicious beginning to remember a Guru's efficacy and grace. This Doha glorifies the holy dust of the Guru's lotus feet. It bestows not only material wealth, but is also a source of overall well-being to the soul. Mira, can you come here? One may wonder why there is so much importance being given to a Guru in the Indian ethos. Is it just an expression of hero worship? The answer is no. Let us briefly reflect on the happenings of the Ramayana. King Dashrath had no progeny. During one of his hunting sprees, he erroneously shot Shravan. Grieved by their son's untimely death, their parents cursed King Dashrath that he would die longing for his sons. King Dashrath interpreted this curse positively, that for a death in longing for his son, he has to have a son first, right? Guided by his guru Vashishta, the king performed Putra Kameshti Yagna, which is a sacrifice performed for a male child. The oblation of the Yagna was given to the queens, and as a result, the king was blessed with 4 sons. Later, the sage Vishwamitra took the help of Prince Ram and Lakshman to stop the nuisance of demons and to protect the various spiritual activities in hermitages. On the way to attend Sita's Parivar, which is a ceremony where a girl chooses a husband, Shrī Rām transformed Ahalya by the dust of his lotus feet. Shrī Rām proved his might by breaking the formidable bow of Shiva and qualified to marry Sita. The other 3 brothers too got their brides in Mithila, and all of them returned to Ayodhya. Amongst all this fanfare and splendour, King Dashrath, once while looking into a mirror, spotted grey hair near his ears. Thinking that the time was ripe for him to retire, he invited the Guru Vashishta to find an auspicious time to enthrone Shrī Rām. While praising the Guru, the king said, Jai Gur Charan Renusi Tarahi, Te Jatu Sakal Bibav Baskarahi, Mohi Sam Yahu Anubaya Nadujin, Sabhu Prayahu Raj Pavan Pujain. Whoever adorns his head with the dust of the Guru's feet, he attains entire wealth. None other has experienced this like me, as I have gained all of these by worshipping the holy dust. Thus King Dashrath attributes his bliss to the dust of his Guru's lotus feet. Emphasis on the dust of the feet as compared to other parts of the body symbolizes the conduct of the Guru. Guru's thinking is no doubt important, his speech is equally important, but his practice is the most important aspect of the preaching. As said by Mahatma Gandhi, an ounce of practice is worth more than tons of preaching. Feet are a symbol of conduct. Hence, dust from the lotus feet of a Guru signifies the message we get from his conduct. Gandhiji also said, my life is my message. The Guru's conduct is a culmination of his thoughts, words and practice. He walks the talk. This is what we mean precisely by the word Mangalacharan. Mangalacharan is split into Mangal, auspicious, and Acharan, meaning conduct, auspicious conduct. Mangalacharan, auspicious speech, Mangalakathan, auspicious speech, and Mangal Shravan, auspicious listening, are meaningful only when they're translated into Mangalacharan, auspicious conduct. Knowledge must be translated into action. Gandhiji imbibed this principle from the ancient Vedic sages who proclaimed that Acharya Devo Bhaha, accept Guru as God. Here the definition of Acharya is Achanoti iti Acharya, meaning one who practices is a preacher. Several examples can be given to prove that ancient Indian sages were very emphatic about the conduct of a religious head. Even the definition of a scholar is Ya Kriyavan Sa Pandita, one who acts is a pandit. Thus, the dust on the lotus feet of the Guru is a symbol of the Guru's experiences in the journey of life. He has learnt a lot, not only through reading and memorizing scriptures, but also through trial and error whilst practicing those principles. He hands over to his disciple the solutions of the probable mistakes and difficulties on the path of spirituality. A disciple benefits from the Guru's wisdom and is spared from the process of reinventing the wheel, making his journey smoother and faster. Thus, treading on the well-researched path projected by the Guru, an obedient and sincere pupil is assured of his own well-being. Hanuman Chalisa begins and ends with an observance to the Guru. Tulsidashi always regards Hanumanji as his Guru. In the 37th stanza he says, Jai 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 Hanuman Gosai, Krupa Karo Gurudev Kehanai. Hail, 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 O Hanuman, my master, grace me as my divine Guru. The importance of a guru is not just because he unites the seeker with the Supreme Self. Vedanta proves an inherently unity in apparent diversity between Jivatma, an individual soul, and Paramatma, the universal soul. Though both are no different, it is the Jivatma who cannot experience the unity because of Maya, the delusion. Guru's significance is that he enlightens Jivatma about its inseparable oneness with the Paramatma. Vedic scholars classify efforts as lokic, worldly, and paramathic, spiritual. Worldly effort, aprapyasa prapanam. Aspiration to acquire what was unacquired until now is called worldly effort. A homeless person buying a house, one marrying a dream girl, a bike owner acquiring an expensive car, or earning a degree from a reputed university are examples of worldly efforts. Number 2, spiritual effort. Prapasya prapanam. Acquiring what is already acquired is called spiritual effort. Realization of God is not imported from an external source. One has to seek Him within. Sri Krishna clarifies this in the Bhagavad Gita. Sarvasya chaham radisam vivishta, meaning I reside in the heart of everyone. Ishvara sarva bhutanam rodasya tishtati. Arjun, God dwells in the heart of all creatures. That which is lost can be found, an upset person can be cajoled, but who can make us aware of the one who is always with us and still not perceived as such? It is clear from the above discussion that the role of the Guru is not limited to helping one acquire worldly possessions, but making him aware about his eternal oneness with the Supreme. Someone asked Tulsidashi, you regard Hanumanji as your Guru, is it because he arranged your meeting with Shrī Rām? Tulsidashi replied, Shrī Rām has always been with me. Then what did Hanumanji do? I could not realize the fact that Shrī Rām and I were inseparable. Hanumanji made me aware of this eternal reality. Saints narrate a very emotional event that took place in the life of Tulsidashi. Once, at a place in Ramgarh in Chitrakoot, he was preparing chandan, sandalwood paste. Usually it's prepared by rubbing a piece of sandalwood on a stone surface and adding water intermittently. Separation from Shrī Rām became so intense and unbearable for Tulsidashi that his eyes started flooding. Can everyone sitting at the back on this side move to this side just because people are coming in? If that's okay? Thank you. There's handouts for you there as well. Separation from Ram became so intense and unbearable for Tulsidashi that his eyes started flooding. The tears falling on the stone surface substituted water in the paste. At this heart-melting moment, Shrī Rām and Lakshman appeared in the form of princely teens and asked for chandan from Tulsidashi. Tulsidashi said, I am already perturbed. Please do not bother me anymore. We're just asking for chandan, nothing more, requested the prince. There are many other priests around. Please take it from any of them. Shrī Rām mused, my separation has made Tulsidashi so turbulent, in spite of my being right in front of him, what would be his state of mind if I really went away? Baba, it's fine if you don't give me chandan, but what makes you cry? The Lord inquired. Have you lost someone? I can't find my Lord Shrī Rām, lamented Tulsidashi. In spite of your weeping ceaselessly, your Lord does not appear for you? Is he so merciless? No, never. In fact, my Ramji is very kind and compassionate. It is my misfortune that I can't find him. Dear reader, isn't it surprising that Shrī Rām is right in front of him, and yet Tulsidashi is unable to perceive him? Do we not all sail in the same boat? Whilst Tulsidashi was so emotionally overwhelmed, a parrot sitting on the nearby branch uttered, Shri Raghuvar kadahe sanmukh tulsi kyun rota, safal karo Digg Hanumanji bole bankar tota. Shrī Rām is standing right in front, Tulsidashi. Why do you cry? Envision him, said Hanumanji in the form of a parrot. These enlightening words of Hanumanji dispelled all delusions from Tulsidashi, and he instantly experienced Shrī Rām's omnipresence. A very famous doha depicts Chitrakoot ke ghar par bhai santan ke bhed, Tulsidas gande ghee se tilak de Raghuvar. On the steps of Chitrakoot is a congregation of saints. Tulsidashi prepares chandan and proffers it to Shrī Rām as tilak. What you are seeking is right within you. This has been the preaching of all spiritual masters. Tulsidashi was eternally grateful to Hanumanji for making him realize Shrī Rām's omnipresence. Have you noticed that we see the entire world with our physical eyes,